Ladies and gentlemen, during the past few years, Great Britain has produced very fine young film directors. Men like Christopher Borman and John Miles have already made their mark. But with me in the studio now is perhaps the most brilliant of our up-and-coming young directors, Mr. Freddie Scuttle.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Scuttle.
Good evening, viewers, cinema goers.
Mr. Scuttle, you are described as the most brilliant of our young directors.
Yeah, I'm 23, sir.
You look considerably older.
I worry a lot.
Well, Mr. Scuttle, you've been quoted as saying that the current crop of British films falls roughly into two different categories.
Two categories, yeah.
Yes, on the one hand, there are the way-out films,
yes,
and on the other, the with-it films.
Yeah. Two categories, sir, yes.
Well, what's the difference?
That's what I say, sir. Who cares?
No, Mr. Scuttle, let me put it another way.
Put it whichever way you like, sir. It's entirely up to you, sir.
Well, take your latest film, Mr. Scuttle. Would you say that was a way-out film or a with-it film?
A way-out film, sir. And that is not just my opinion, sir. That is the opinion of the cricket, sir. They come to the press show the second it was on the screen, sir. Way out, they said. Where's the way out? They knew, you see, sir.
Well, take the current crop of spy films, like the James Bond series.
James Bond, yes.
Well, now, would you say James Bond was way out?
Oh, no, sir, no. And some of them well-rounded actresses he works with, sir, that might be described as being way out, sir. You see my point, sir?
Yes. So you'd say James Bond was with it?
I should think he's never without it, sir. Not that I'm jealous, sir. Just envious, that's all.
Well, Mr. Scuttle, tell us a little bit about your latest film.
It's what we in the trade, sir, call a novel vague film, you see.
A novel vague film?
It's based on a vague novel. And it's called The Knock, sir. And it won the Film Festival Prize, sir.
But The Knack has already been made. That won the Cannes Film Festival Prize.
I don't know about that, sir. We won the Film Festival Prize, sir. Yes.
What, at Cannes?
No, Chipping Sodbury, sir. We had a lovely festival, so all the big continental directors was invited, sir. Truffles was invited, sir. Phil Lillit.
Ingmar Bergman.
Her as well, yes. And the Italian one, Anthony Hunnion, was invited, sir.
Anthony Hunnion?
Yeah,
No, Mr. Scuttle, you mean Antonioni.
Yeah, Antonioni. Yeah. I was going to write to him myself. It was a little bit difficult, you know.
Yes, I think I know what it is. You can't spell Antonioni.
I can spell it, sir. I just don't know when to stop.
Mr. Scuttle, who's starring in your latest picture?
My latest discovery, sir, mean, moody, magnificent Mervyn Twit.
Yes, I remember from your latest press handout, Arthur Gardner describing him as tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes. Well, either that, sir, or tall and in the dark handsome. I'm not too sure, sir.
Viewers will be able to judge for themselves because we're now going to show you a short excerpt from Mr. Scuttle's latest film, The Knock.
Yes, this is my story, exactly as it happened. I was 30 years old and was considered by my several friends to be quite nice looking. But even so, I'd never had any success with the opposite lot. With that nice Miss Perelman at a dancing class. Somehow she just hardly seemed to notice me. And then on my milk round, there was that nice blonde lady at number 27A. One all the chaps used to talk about. go wrong. Then one day, into my life came Barbara. She was the most beautiful creature I'd ever seen. She had the face and figure of a lovely young girl with the deep, understanding eyes of a deeply sensuous, full-blown woman. From that moment on, I knew my life would never be the same again. Yes, I knew I would never be happy until I had made Barbara my wife. Being married to Barbara was like a dream come true. I never knew such happiness existed before. I knew we was made for each other. We had so much in common. Then, 2 years after our wedding, something happened to change all that. exactly as it happened.